looking into the future.
In this episode, we are going to talk about 1. Predictions about the year 2050.
Hello, my dear students. How are you today? Today we are going to continue what we talked about last lesson. It will be an interesting episode. Let's get started. We will continue our lesson about the future. And in today's lesson, we will read different predictions about the year 2050 from different people. Before we start, think about the year 2015. How do you think life will be like? Let's read the headings and think about what they say. Cars without drivers. Robots everywhere. Mini computers. E-books. Medicine.
Cars without drivers.
Do you think by the year 2050, cars will be without drivers? Let's read what Muhammad said about it.
There will be computer-controlled electric cars without drivers. You will be able to get on and off like using a lift. You won't have to wait and you will get home quickly.
So Muhammad thinks that cars will be computer-controlled and will be electric with no drivers. Do you think your car won't have a driver?
Now, let's read what Majida said. But first, look at these words. Intelligent, factory, workers, commands, obey.
Robots will help us. They will be like people and will be very intelligent. There will be robot factory workers, farm workers, doctors, and even actors. You'll be able to just think commands and the robots will obey.
What do you think? Is it possible that robots will be able to do lots of different jobs?
Now, let's read what Shaza said about mini computers. You will wear your computer like a watch. It will know your voice and answer your questions. I always forget people's names. But this computer will look at people's faces and tell me how they are. Really useful. It will also tell you the time, of course.
So, do you think computers will listen to people's voices and tell you their names? Is it possible that you will wear your computer on your arm?
What about e-books? Let's read what Wafa said. I like reading, so it will be great to be able to read all the time. You'll be able to read from a handheld computer, just like a book. But it will be an e-book. You will download books to read from the internet.
Now, let's read how medicine will be in 2050 according to Ibrahim. Look at these words first. Tiny, repair, operate, virtual reality glasses, patient.
Doctors will send tiny machines the size of small insects into your body to repair it. Doctors will operate using virtual reality glasses. They won't even have to be in the same city. as the patient?
Is it possible that doctors will send tiny machines into your body to repair it? Do you think that doctors will be able to operate on you from kilometers away?
So, what are the ideas that you like best? Cars without drivers? Mini computers to wear on your hand and tell you about people? Robots that work like people? E-books? Or doing the operations from kilometers away?
Write a composition about your ideas for the future. Follow this pattern.
Life in the future.
I think the future world would be easier and more fun. Some things will be much better. You will be able to travel wherever you want by your own plane.
There will be computerized glasses that can show you any film, book, news, and any information you want whenever and wherever you are. I would like to live in my future world because it's so fun to be able to do things in a simple way.
Now, a student wrote a paragraph about his life after 20 years. Let's read it and complete it with these words: because, but, so, and.
My life in 20 years' time. In 20 years' time, I'll be over 30 years old. I'll be married and have 2 children. I'll have a good job. I'll be an Arabic teacher because it's my favorite subject. We'll have a nice house, but it won't be very big. We'll spend a lot of time playing with our children. I'm interested in music, so I'll have a wonderful music collection. We'll only get our music from the internet in 20 years' time. I'll play traditional folk songs very well because I'm learning them now.
Now, it's your turn. Write about your life in the next 20 years. Write about the following ideas. Marriage. Will you be married? Children. Will you have children? How many children will you have? Your job. Will you have a good job? What will you work? Your interests. What are you interested in? What will you have? Now, listen to the pronunciation of the k sound in the following words. Listen and repeat.
1. I'd like a cup of coffee and a slice of cream cake. 2. I took an e-book to school in my pocket. 3. I booked 2 tickets for Kuwait on my computer.
I wish you enjoyed our lesson for today. Take care and goodbye.